Look around you. Everything you see, from the smallest gadget to the clothes you wear, has a story that stretches far beyond your local store. That coffee mug, your phone, your shirt, chances are they all spent time on a ship. Even the car in your driveway or the food in your fridge likely crossed oceans before reaching you. Behind every product is a vast, floating supply chain, ships crossing oceans, stacked with containers. These vessels form the invisible backbone of global commerce, connecting continents and economies. We see trucks and planes but rarely think about the ships that make global trade possible. Without ships, the world's supply chains would grind to a halt and international trade would be unimaginable. And who keeps this machine running? Seafarers. They are the unsung heroes who ensure the world keeps moving, often without recognition. These men and women spend months away from home, working in tough, isolated conditions, facing storms, long hours, and loneliness. Their sacrifices are immense and their resilience is tested daily. They're engineers, navigators, cooks, a floating community with one mission: deliver cargo safely and on time. Each role is vital, and teamwork is essential for survival and success at sea. Without them, store shelves would be empty and the global marketplace would stall. The world would feel the impact almost overnight. Their job is more than steering a ship. It's a high-stakes, complex operation demanding skill and grit. Every voyage is a test of expertise, judgment, and courage. Imagine living and working with the same crew for months, surrounded by nothing but ocean. Emergencies can strike any time, and every crew member must be ready to respond. There's no 9 to 5, no weekends, just constant vigilance. The sea never sleeps, and neither do those who work upon it. So next time you unbox something from overseas, remember the journey, and the hands that guided it. Every item is a testament to their dedication. Seafarers are people with families and rights, not just cogs in a machine. They miss birthdays, anniversaries, and milestones, all to keep the world supplied. Their work crosses borders and legal gray areas, making them vulnerable. They often face challenges that go unnoticed by the rest of the world. That's why international rules exist, to protect their dignity, even in the middle of the ocean. The next time you enjoy something from afar, spare a thought for the seafarers who made it possible. Seafarers' rights aren't just abstract ideas, they're real, practical rules that shape a fair and safe life at sea. Every day these rights protect the people who keep global trade moving, often far from home and family. Think of these protections as a Bill of Rights for the high seas, enforced by international law and recognized by countries around the world. They set the foundation for dignity and respect, no matter where a ship sails. The cornerstone is the Maritime Labour Convention, or MLC 2006, a landmark global agreement that sets minimum standards for seafarers' work and life. It covers everything from fair pay to safe working hours. Before the MLC, rules were a confusing patchwork with different standards in every port and on every ship. This made life unpredictable and sometimes unsafe for seafarers. Now there's one enforceable standard, no matter where a ship is flagged or crewed. This means seafarers from any country can expect the same basic protections. Port officials like the U.S. Coast Guard can inspect any ship to ensure compliance. These inspections help keep everyone accountable and maintain high standards. The essentials are guaranteed: a safe workplace, fair employment terms, decent living conditions, and access to health protection and social security. These aren't luxuries, they're basic rights. Seafarers must have clear contracts, safe accommodations, nutritious food, and reliable medical care. These standards help protect their well-being on long voyages. The MLC ensures these rights apply to all, everywhere, regardless of nationality, background, or the flag a ship flies. It's about treating seafarers as people, not just parts of the machinery. Their hard work and dedication deserve respect and protection. This framework is a game-changer for the people powering our world, ensuring their rights are recognized and upheld wherever they go. At the core of seafarers' rights is dignity. No discrimination, no harassment, just respect. Every person on board, no matter their nationality, gender, or beliefs, deserves to feel safe and valued. Dignity is not just a word, it's the foundation of a healthy, productive crew and a positive working environment at sea. On a ship, everyone deserves fair treatment regardless of background. This means equal opportunities, fair pay, and a workplace free from bullying or intimidation. When seafarers support each other, the whole crew thrives. The MLC bans shady recruitment practices, seafarers shouldn't pay to get a job, and ship owners must cover recruitment costs. This ensures that no one is forced into debt or unfair agreements just to work at sea. This prevents exploitation before a contract even begins. Communication is vital. Seafarers must be able to reach out for help or advice if they face problems, both before and during their contracts. Seafarers have the right to stay in touch with family, email, internet, shore-based facilities. Staying connected helps ease the loneliness of long voyages and keep spirits high. It's a lifeline for mental health during long, isolating voyages. The ability to share moments with loved ones, even from afar, is essential for emotional well-being. And when the contract ends, the right to repatriation guarantees the ship owner gets them home. No one should be stranded abroad. Safe return is a promise, not a privilege. The MLC makes ship owners responsible for travel, food, and accommodation until seafarers are safely home. This support continues until every seafarer is reunited with their loved ones. These rights protect seafarers from abuse, isolation, and abandonment. They ensure that no one is left behind, no matter the circumstances. Dignity at sea means starting and ending every journey on solid ground. It's about respect, safety, and the assurance that every seafarer's journey matters. It's about more than work. It's about basic humanity. Every seafarer deserves it, and together, we must uphold these rights for all who sail the world's oceans. Working at sea is dangerous. Heavy machinery, hazardous cargo, and the unpredictable ocean. The right to a safe ship is fundamental, and the main rulebook is SOLAS, the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea. SOLAS sets standards for ship construction, equipment, and operation. Lifeboats, fire systems, reliable radios. U.S. Coast Guard inspectors check foreign ships for SOLAS compliance in American ports. Safety also means proper training. Crews must be certified and drilled for emergencies. Regular safety drills build muscle memory for real crises. Personal protective equipment, goggles, gloves, harnesses, must be provided and used correctly. Ship owners are responsible for this gear and training. The goal: minimize risk and send every seafarer home safe. Safety isn't optional, it's the foundation of life at sea. Seafarers work hard to support their families. The right to fair, regular pay is non-negotiable. The MLC requires a signed contract before work begins, clearly stating wages and payment terms. Pay must be regular, at least monthly, so seafarers aren't left waiting months for their earnings. Seafarers can send money home, supporting families and communities. If a ship owner fails to pay, the MLC requires insurance to cover wages and repatriation in cases of abandonment. This safety net protects crews from being stranded or exploited. Authorities can detain ships in port if there's evidence of unpaid wages, a powerful incentive for owners to comply. These rules ensure seafarers get what they're owed on time. Fair pay is the core promise: do the work, get paid. Without it, the system breaks down. The MLC gives seafarers leverage and justice. It's about respect and survival. No pay, no shipping. Life at sea is 24/7, but people aren't machines. Fatigue is a real danger. The right to rest is enshrined in maritime law to prevent burnout and deadly mistakes. International rules set strict limits: at least 10 hours of rest in any 24, and 77 hours in any week. These aren't random numbers. They're based on science and safety. Fatigue has caused disasters, like the New Zealand oil spill. Rest rules save lives and protect the environment. Ships must keep accurate records of work and rest hours, subject to inspection. Overworking crews can get a ship detained until the issue is fixed. This system holds companies accountable. Rest isn't laziness. It's essential for safety and performance. A well-rested crew is a safe crew. These rules protect everyone on board, and everyone who depends on them. The right to recharge is a pillar of maritime safety. It keeps the global engine running. Protecting seafarers isn't just charity, it's self-interest. When crews are treated well, our supply chains, economy, and environment are safer. A respected, well-paid, and rested crew is less likely to make mistakes or cut corners. Properly maintained ships operated by trained crews prevent disasters. Fair pay and treatment reduce the risk of crime and corruption at sea. The U.S. Coast Guard enforces these standards, leveling the playing field for American companies. It stops a race to the bottom and ensures fair competition. Seafarers are the human gears of the global economy. Their work is tough, but it makes our lives possible. Protecting their rights is the least we can do. The strength of our supply chain depends on them. By championing seafarers, we protect ourselves and the world we rely on.